한국 최초의 힙합 서바이벌. Meet the money.
3, 2, 1. Pink slime in your area. Welcome to our podcast, Pink Slime. This is a podcast where we recap each episode of Show Me the Money Season 8. So this podcast is mostly just going to be us talking about what happened in the episode, what we liked,
our reactions,
our
feedback, kind of, our opinions.
Yeah, our opinions. And we as much as we love K-pop, we are definitely not experts. We also love K-hip-hop, but we're not experts in that either. We are fans, and we can respect and appreciate the skill and talent that they put in.
We try our best to keep up with them, with their music and everything, but not everyone and not every single music.
But we will never forget to watch a single episode of Show Me the Money.
Yes.
So, and not just Show Me the Money, but any Korean audition program, like survival program,
like
we will watch it.
101 or
Mix
K-pop
9.
Star.
Oh, K-pop Star, Mix 9. Yeah, so we will watch all of it. So that's why we're super excited to recap this new season. So I hope you guys really enjoy the first episode. Now, let's start with recapping the show with the first episode. So shall we start with the first few minutes where they did a huge montage of all the judges?
Sure.
So we should start out. Do you want to talk about what the two crews are?
Yes.
Because I think that's how they start off the show. They don't really give any detail how the new format is going to be like. They just go straight into announcing who the new judges are. And from the bat, they've already showed that it's two crews.
Yes. One's called 40 Crew, and the other's called BGM-V.
Yeah,
crew?
I guess just BGMV.
BGMV crew.
Oh, I get why they're called that.
Oh!
So in our notes, we listed out all the rapper names in the crew, and we just realized it's their first
I'll go
letter
in
initial.
order. It's BGMV crew because it's BY, Giddy Boy, Milik, and Verbal Gent. So they took first letter and created their crew name.
Okay, I was wondering what that was standing for. Okay, so that's BGMV crew, and then the 40 crew is Mad Clown, Kid Millie, Boy Cold, and Swings. Okay, so moving on.
The best thing about this season was they brought the old format back.
Yes, I'm very happy about that.
So happy. I don't think they should ever take that out. I think that's what Show Me the Money is known for.
I agree.
So the old format we're talking about is where contestants are in like a big gym or like a warehouse or something.
It looks like an auditorium.
Like a big auditorium.
Yeah, because there's a stage.
Yeah, and they're all lined up in their like position, and judges come out and they walked to each and every one of them. So there's about like 100 people in the auditorium. They're lined up, and judges go around. They give each contestant their turn to rap, and the judge just stops them if they don't like, and then they just move on to the next person. Or if they like them, they give them a Show Me the Money necklace for the next round.
A chain.
Like a chain necklace.
The iconic chain.
I think this is important because nature of being a rapper is it's always about like freestyle, confidence, performing, and improvising sometimes because it's freestyle. And having them line up in a big space and having all the other contestants watch them while they rap for, like, sometimes this one person will rap for 3 seconds and they'll just stop and just pass. You need to be confident. Like, you only have few seconds to catch the judge's eye. And
I agree. It shows a lot how they'll perform in an actual concert.
And also this way you're screening a lot of the bad, like not bad.
I think not ready. Yeah, they're just not ready. They have to be always ready. They have to be able to capture an audience. And in the end, what the producer wants is to win, right? That's what we're assuming, that these producers, they want to win the show. And in order to win the show, they need to have people on their team, rappers on their team, that are going to captivate the audience and make them vote for them and win.
Also, I think this kind of like screening process needs to be done by the judges, like the judges that are on the show, not the producing people.
Oh, you mean like the
show's
producers?
Yeah, because it's that way it's just more authentic. So having them look at the contestants, it's just better, I think. It just makes more sense because they're the ones who are going to be making the music for them too. And also, so they should have the choice.
A fan's point of view, who doesn't love the auditions part?
This is like the best part. Like, for example, I was talking about it before, but BY is like known for his first scene on Show Me the Money 5. Yeah, he was known for that video. I've seen that video all over like Facebook or whatever, on YouTube. That's like what made him known. So I feel like even though he was he was also in season 4, but he wasn't really like famous. But season 5, that first scene, he like locked everyone down.
Yeah, and I mean it's a lot, and I think the reason why, you know, people give a lot of respect to being successful in that audition part is because that's a lot of pressure to be rapping in front of not only like someone really famous and like, who's experienced, but to like rap
2 feet away from you. Yes,
but to rap in front of all the other people you're competing against. Because I heard insider's tip. I heard actually from a Dumbfounded podcast when he interviewed I think it was an interview with PH1 that I watched, where they talked briefly about Show Me the Money and how everyone who's auditioning, they're sitting in the auditorium watching them the whole day. So for hours. That's why you see so many of them falling asleep, because they literally are forced to watch people all audition, every single one of them. So imagine having to rap your 5 seconds and like thinking about failing, like how embarrassing that would be in front of everyone.
Yeah, like that's like even worse than being on like stage and performing.
Yeah,
like so BY mentions it, like one of the reason, I mean we'll go into it later when he's judging, but he was saying he gave this one person the necklace because the contestant was looking at his eye the whole time he was rapping, and the confidence was the only thing that like struck to him. Yeah, that's why he gave him the necklace, he said, which is the fact that's a reason it's why not really about the rap, it's all about like looking at him, like
says a lot.
Because BY probably knows how it feels to be in that position and how scary it is too. So.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. Most of these producers or judges have been through this casting process. So does that make them go easier or make them go stricter? Probably harder on them because they all had successful.
But Kid Millie.
Okay, you're right. It's different. Okay, so let's just go into it. Yeah. So BY is the first one to start judging. Yeah. Who we see on the show to start judging the contestants, and we begin the auditions with just a ton of clips of people failing because they forgot the lyrics or they got nervous, which is what we would be like
most of the
Pink
time.
And Slime.
Most of the time, the judges, they unless you're good in the first 5 seconds, I don't think you get more than like 10 seconds. I think all of them, they all get rejected.
Yeah.
they're like, oh sorry, and then they'll just walk over. So you're kind of like getting. They're also saying you failed, but they're walking away instantly. So you're like, oh, like it's kind of like. It kind of looks rude, but that's kind of the vibe of the show. So
and they have to because there's so many people.
They have to go through hundreds and hundreds of people.
And imagine being like watching them do that and being next up to audition. Like how nerve-wracking is that to watch them just go 5 seconds, not even 5 seconds, like a second after second after second. I bet there are some that can't even rap with being that nervous, you know? So I cannot even imagine.
So we see this constant like people getting fail.
And that's when we meet the first rapper who gets a chain, who his name is Pei Nipul.
Yeah. I think it's like Bay Nipple, but yeah, it's Pei.
So what did you think of Bay Nipple? I can't even say.
Actually, he is the guy that BY said he liked him because he was looking at his eye the entire time.
Okay.
He really liked his confidence.
See, I thought he seemed a little nervous compared to the really experienced rappers who've been on the show already.
I also thought he wasn't like the best, but he was doing like okay. But I see why confidence is a big part of BY's like judgment, and he gave him the necklace. Like skill wise, you can always get better.
That's
I feel
true.
like if you practice, if you have the right tools or like teachers. But confidence, it's something. It's like it's something that you are born with. No, not born with, but something.
I think it's
about
just
your personality more or less.
I think it's just harder. I don't even think it's a personality trait. I feel like confidence is something anyone can gain, but it's really difficult to grow confidence. So it's easier to get better at rapping.
It's also hard to teach that during the show. Like building confidence.
It takes too long of a time compared to just being a better rapper. Yeah. I think I'm not saying being a rapper is easy. That's very difficult to do too, but I think growing confidence requires much more time. Yeah. So I agree with
why BY made that decision.
So we'll see. He definitely doesn't shine as bright as the others because he's not as memorable. Not as memorable. As an audience. But we're still looking forward to what he has.
I mean, he got BY's first necklace on the show.
So after that, we have Kid Millie starting to judge the contestants. And right away, we see a lot of rappers' reactions when they see him. Yeah. They're not happy. So
he walks in, and there's, like, negative portray of, like, negative, like, negative reaction from the audience. But then as soon as he starts with his first contestant, the first one, he like stumbled. He forgot.
Oh, he forgot his lyrics. Yeah.
So he stops, and then Kid Millie goes, "Oh, take your time. Do it slowly. Like, do it again." Like he's like this angel judge.
They played the.
Yeah, he had the angel CG in the back. I mean, Slime pointed out there's always that one judge who's so nice every season. And, I mean, Kid Millie is the perfect one. Yeah.
I almost think he might have been doing it on purpose. But not in a bad way. Oh, he did?
He talks about it. He says like, when he walked in, it reminded of him, like, how he waited 20 hours. And he said he failed so many times on Show Me the Money, on like getting the necklace or something, and he waited 20 hours, and then he'll just say like few words and get failed. So waiting for 20 hours and then getting a fail after 2 words out of your mouth, it's really
I forgot he was
discouraging.
He was saying. Also on
so he's giving a lot more chance to these people so that it didn't end in like 2 seconds for them. I think that's why he's being nice.
Yeah, I
'cause
forgot.
he knows.
I forgot that he was actually on the show. Even before season 7, he was on the show before that, and he failed. Like you said, he failed in the audition part.
He said it's very 기분 나빠.
Oh, okay.
When
so
you just fail within just 2-3 words.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
Yeah.
That's not how the other producers feel, but
but yeah.
he definitely played fair, and he was extremely patient and nice to all the contestants. They all
반했어?
Oh. Like fell for him.
Yeah.
As soon as he would let them, repeat the song or give them more time. Everyone was really happy to see how sweet his actions were, so that was nice.
And some of the young kids, they were saying how he's like they're a role model because he's so young. He's like,
right.
I can see a lot of young people looking up to him. I like having that kind of point of view, like having someone who's
young.
Yeah, like having someone
young,
like
fresh,
and then who was a contestant last year. Like they understand like the other perspective of it, so. Maybe it could be a different point of view from like Swing. I'm not even Swings.
Well, Swings is definitely a veteran.
Yeah.
He's been on the show, and he's also been a producer on the show many times before, and he's won as a producer. So yeah, no, I definitely think Kid Millie will bring a different perspective. He's like really funny and playful and nice, so I could see him being a good personality on this TV show.
Yeah.
And one of the rappers that he gave a chain to in the following scene was a familiar rapper that we've seen in a past season with the he had a face tattoo like right horizontally under his eye, like, on his cheek, right? He's the only rapper who had a face tattoo.
Yeah, that's how I remember.
On his face.
It's so rare to find someone with a face tattoo in Korea. Probably.
And his name is
Chillin homie.
Chillin homie. Like chilling homie.
Mm-hmm.
I like it though. It's memorable for sure. And I liked his rap a lot.
Yeah, he was for sure really good. Like you can just tell. Like when he just started. Oh yeah.
And
like,
he was good last year. Last year? Yeah, he was good last year too. Yeah. So as soon as he came out, I was expecting him to be good. He isn't as, he definitely doesn't shine as much as the other rappers to this episode because there's so many unique, like very weird outcast guys. So, and he's like fairly normal looking besides with the face tattoo, but his rapping voice and his style, it's familiar to what we're used to, I would say. But I definitely like it a lot. He has like a deep husky voice that I like compared, because now we're hearing a lot of the very like high voice rappers.
Who is it? Woody Go Child style.
Yes,
right?
yeah. So it's kind of refreshing to hear a more classic rap style voice.
I like crave a classic Korean hip hop so much.
I know you do, Pink.
Whenever like someone like Chillin' Homie comes out, it just reminds me of that classic style. Yeah. Classic style.
So I'm sure hopefully he goes farther than last time because I can
see him go far.
I think Kid Millie also, you can tell that he had a soft spot for him too. He like hugged him and was like, go far, Hyung. Like he was like, I hope you do well. So if Kid Millie went out of his way to do that, I'm sure he's like a good guy and he deserves it.
Kid Millie also said he said, oh, it's hard, like it's always harder when it's someone
Oh yeah,
and,
yeah, they know each other.
He was like, oh, like I try to be more harsh on them if I know them personally. But he was saying that as he was like laughing.
Okay, so then Giddy Boy starts judging, and this is a complete 180 to what we just saw with Kid Millie. But Giddy Boy has like no remorse,
no mercy,
no mercy.
Very strict. If it's bad, he cuts it right away and he moves on to the next person.
Yeah,
like doesn't even like give a chance to
No.
Like ask for a second chance.
And in this scene, we didn't see him give any chains, and it goes straight to showing Mad Clown giving, judging the contestants. And again, it branches off of the whole being more savage with their judging. I think I would probably not like Mad Clown being my judge more than Giddy Boy, because Mad Clown, what he does is he asks...
No, at first he says, I'm not going to listen to it for a long time. Like, when during the interview, that's what he says. And then he goes, he listens for, like, 10 seconds? No, he listens to the whole thing.
I think he does.
Yeah, he listens to the whole thing, and then he goes, like... It means kind of like something's kind of missing. And then he's like, can you do another one?
So he doesn't. So the contestant raps another one, and then doesn't he ask for a third time?
Yeah, he does. Then the rapper does the third time, and then he gave him a fail, right?
Yeah, he failed him. He said something like, I think, I can't remember for sure, but I feel like the rapper almost... He might have given an excuse as to why his last rap wasn't as good, because he probably wasn't expecting to give 3 raps, but Mad Clown responded to him. I don't know the exact words, but he said something along the lines of, you should have prepared. Like, you should have been prepared.
Oh, yeah. He was saying kind of like, you're not showing me enough right now. But he asked for 3 times. Like, how much more? Like, why... I don't understand why he asked for more.
But I wonder, because so in the past, this has, from what I've seen on the show, this hasn't happened before where a judge has asked for more than 1 rap. I think maybe there have been times where they asked for more than 1, but not more than 2 raps. But I wonder if, as a rapper, I think it's natural to have at least 3 raps memorized.
Is like getting revenge.
I don't know about that. But I wonder, because as a rapper, right? It's like, shouldn't you have at least 3 raps memorized? Like, if you want to be a rap star.
Oh, like, I think you should have a lot
more than 3. So that makes me wonder, like, is he asking for something that's wrong? I don't think so. I think they should have many raps.
And then also,
ready.
Shockingly, he does this multiple times.
Yeah.
To multiple contestants.
So, if you guys are serious about auditioning for Show Me the Money, you gotta have at least 3 raps prepared, guys, and they all gotta be bangers.
And try to avoid Mad Clown. If you can.
Oh, God. And then we go into the fashion of Show Me the Money. I kind of feel like every season Show Me the Money comes out, so many trends, so many people start following what they see of what those rappers are wearing. Because the difference between this and other audition program shows is, such as Produce 101, they're not wearing their own outfit. They're not showcasing who they are with their fashion.
Yeah.
This show is all about showcasing who you are through your rap, through your fashion, through the way you talk.
We saw so many different, I don't want to say style all the time, but in terms of fashion, music, or like just character itself.
Personality.
Yeah, personality. They were so different, very variety, like a lot of variety.
It's almost like...
like we didn't have to just focus on like listening to how skilled their rap.
It's more than that. It's more than that now.
More than that.
I think because it's been... And, we were going to talk about this as a whole at the end, but we do feel... We started seeing a trend where the show is not just about finding really skillful, talented rappers, but it's about finding the next up-and-coming rap star.
Yeah.
So they're not just looking for whether you can, spit a rime. They're looking at how you can capture everyone's attention.
I mean, even think about like Kid Millie. Isn't he like famous for his fashion too?
Oh God.
like his
Yeah,
very
Kid Millie is. I mean,
unique
actually,
style.
a lot of the produce. Well, Giddy Boy, Kid Millie, those two I know for sure are known for their fashion. I know
Yeah.
Swings would like to think he's known for his fashion.
I wish Swings just raps, not try other stuff.
Our hate and love relationship with Swings. So, to go off of the weird fashion that we're seeing, one of the...
I think he was the most memorable fashion-wise. This person?
Kid Millie? Or the next
person
the rapper
you were
that I'm
just
about to
gonna talk
mention?
about, yeah.
So, I'm talking about the devil hair
Yeah.
guy. So, his name is Takura?
Takua.
Takua. His name is Takua, and at first we just see this young looking guy with devil horns made out of his hair, and half of his hair is purple and then the other half is pink. And he's just wearing very almost like childlike looking clothing. Honestly, all I remembered was his hair because it was just so
Yeah, it was
different.
just pink and purple and
with devil ears.
yeah, with
or
like
horns.
Yeah, horns.
So at first he starts making just random noises.
So we were like laughing, dying, like
Thinking he was trolling.
Yeah, I was thinking, oh, like this is one of those scenes where it's just like funny contestants, and then you just like move on. But then it keeps going. He keeps rapping.
And he ends up being
Kid
really
Millie,
good.
Kid Millie isn't stopping him, right? Was it Kid Millie?
No, it's Giddy Boy.
Like Kitty Boy. Oh,
I remember this clearly
Yeah.
because this was the
Kitty
first
Boy
time
is not stopping him. He's like laughing with him with his like.
he's smiling
Uh-huh.
a lot.
And then you can hear this boy like pick up the beat and he's like rapping. You can hear he gets more stable. He's focusing more on like rapping rather than
And he
showing
has
his
a
character.
very unique beat.
Also, like you can see he's like moving around. He's
Super
like looking
confident.
at the camera. He knows where the camera is.
He's a
using
performer.
The camera. Like you can see him. He's like using all the space, the small space that he has. Like a lot of the time, these contestants just stay there and they just start rapping, like not even looking at them. But when someone does that, I feel like it just gives another impression. You don't think about stopping them.
Yeah.
Like you want to listen more, and I think that's what he did. And
I think he did it intentionally.
Yeah. Also, I think boy, like, doesn't he like someone who has like a very distinct like a unique color?
Yes.
Like himself.
Yeah,
Too?
he does.
Yeah.
I think he actually made it a point this season to find someone with a unique color because a lot of them are just bored of seeing the same people. So they're really eager to find new faces, all of these producers. So I'm keeping my eyes on Takua. I'm sure you will be also pink because he has pink hair. Have pink hair. So we're fans. We're fans. Now we're gonna go into this whole trend of
young rappers.
Yeah, young rappers.
I mean, like we're talking like 12.
So the next rapper
13, 14.
So the next rapper that also got a chain was a 17-year-old boy named Minu, and this is branching off of the whole. I like to call them Iggy rappers because they are like Iggy's.
Yeah, they are.
They're young. I think this is all starting with Uchan from the previous season.
Yeah.
He was like probably the youngest rapper to go on the live stage. He went on the live stage, yeah. So he's the youngest rapper to go that far, and he was competing against Choi Eun-suk, who actually comes out on the show to audition in the following scenes.
Yeah.
Or in the following scene. And I mean, unfortunately, he doesn't pass. Minu does pass. But I think it might have to do with the fact that Choi Eun-suk was judged by Giddy Boy. And Giddy Boy was being super savage that day.
Also, he was looking for somebody different, like a different style. And
I guess
this is the second time we're seeing him. And like his style
was the same.
Yeah.
So he was really good, but you're right.
I feel like skill-wise, he's good.
Really good. I was impressed. His voice got deeper.
I mean, maybe he can try 고등 rapper if he.
Oh yeah, he could.
I mean, can't hurt.
And also, we didn't even talk about yet, but at the end of the show, they have like a second chance opportunity to redeem themselves, so they can could audition with another judge.
Yeah. So after you fail, you get in a separate line, I think, for another chance. So that if one judge isn't the style, like if you think your style doesn't appeal to the judge, you can go to I think they can pick a judge, or they can get a second judge to take a look at them, and if they like them, they can get a pass. I think they did it because every single judge has a very
unique taste
and their own own guidelines to who to pass or who to not. So I think it makes sense.
I'm happy that they're adding this because they never did this before. And this makes, so the reason why I bring this up is for people like Chun-suk, who did a really great audition. Who knows? Maybe he can redeem himself
in front of another
judge and make it. So we'll see. So the other rapper who got a chain, who I'm a huge fan of, is Jungyu. Jungyu.
So he's another person who starts really weird, but then ends up being so good.
Yes, I think this is a new trend.
Oh yeah, after this person, we were like, "Is this a thing now?" Like at
trolling.
At first, it's like so disappointing, and then it gradually gets better.
I like
and
that
the judges
more,
end up giving them a pass,
and I think they love it too.
Yeah,
because
it's more dramatic that way.
Unpredictable,
I guess. Yeah.
Dramatic. It's just again like they're being smart about their time, and I think they're first trying to just catch the judge. They're aware of how short of a time they have, so they capture the judge's attention by acting like a troll. And then, but there's still like interest because it's funny.
But you can't be too goofy about it. You have to be like serious and
entertaining,
like, motivated and
funny,
dedicated.
Though.
Yeah.
So they catch their attention, they get their interest, and then they hook them in, and then they bust out like those sick rhymes and beat and just like what Jungyu did. But I love how he kept adding in the Jungyu part. And then we later find out that's his name, which makes it even more amazing.
Yeah. No wonder he shouted Jungyu the whole time.
Whose name do you remember the most?
Yeah. Like no matter what, after you listen to his rap, you'll remember the word Jungyu. And I think that's why
he did it. And you remember his name out of all the rappers named this episode. It's just, it's genius for the first audition.
He rapped it with like a rhythm, so you remember that rhythm.
If he doesn't become famous from the show, I don't know who will. Like, I already wrote in my notes, I already stand. I stand. So, definitely excited to see what kind of performances Jungyu will give. And then we have another super interesting, unique. Yes, your favorite. Jiho Bangshi.
Jiho Jibangxi야.
Oh, Jiho Jibangshi. So
I wrote most shocking contestant, Jiho Jibangshi.
So we have this one unique character, and at first, you just see him like doing really wide gesture dance moves.
Yeah. And he
around the contestants.
From the videos, you can tell like he's famous already.
Yeah, he has tons of selfies with Haha. I think
like Jenny,
Bobby,
from Blackpink. Yeah.
So many famous people.
YDG. YDG was also one of them.
And I mean, me and Pink, we are not fully updated to all the really young and upcoming underground rappers. I'm sure he is very well known because he has so many like celebrity friends and
he is also good at English. I wrote that down.
I think he might be fluent.
Maybe
he might be fluent in both. And his outfit is weird also. It's almost like it's not even because how I see the trends are either super weird to the point where it's intentionally weird. Like you can tell they're doing it on purpose. His outfit, it almost doesn't look intentional. Like
no, it looked like he would wear that everywhere.
Yeah, but then he threw on like a sequin silver jacket, which threw it off.
Yeah.
But then because his outfit is so basic and normal, he stands out because everyone else is dressed either really cool, fashionable, or like super avant-garde weird. So he just stands out alone.
It's him.
Yeah. And people also asked for his autograph while he was waiting in line. And so I'm expecting his rap to be either terrible or amazing.
I feel like creativity-wise, he would be very good. But
what did you think of his rap?
I mean, I think it was more about the performance that got him the necklace, not like the
You
rap.
personally
did
not like it.
But I'm all for him. Like I love him.
Me too.
Yeah. But I don't care if he's bad at rapping, honestly, I think.
I'm the same. I agree with you. And I think also that is exactly what
he wants, probably.
No, Kid Millie, Swings, I think they all think the same way because that was when Swings mentioned after they don't have to be good. Like we're not looking for skilled rappers. We're looking for someone who can grab people's attention. And that and he makes that comment about Jiho Bangshi or Jiho Ji Bangshi that he's able to like he demands people's attention no matter what.
There was a moment in the show where he was like following around.
That was right after he rapped.
Oh, right after
he had already received the chain and was like lingering.
He was lingering in other people's while other people auditioned. He was like, he will be in the back. He'll be like just
twitching.
Yeah, he will be.
Did you notice that he does this weird twitch?
Yeah, it's so weird. So funny though.
I know.
I'm like reading an article about him right now.
No, don't read it now. So we're both in agreement. We are not crazy about his rap. Definitely not the best from the episode in our opinion, but he definitely
like these kind of people, like having someone for pure entertainment.
No, but I actually think he's he's one of the perfect people to mold into a superstar. Yeah. Because he already has that quality where he can get people's attention and he's different. And I think from a Giddy Boy perspective, from Kid Millie perspective, I bet they see him and they're just like immediately curious like what they can do with him because he's so different. So I'm excited to see like what songs if he does end up going to the live stage, I bet they would make really good songs with him.
I'm wondering if he's taking it
seriously?
Like this whole show thing? Or is it for pure to get famous?
At one point he said he makes it to the top 10. He said he wanted to.
I hope he's the type of person who's like dedicated to hip hop, like who wants to be famous and who wants to be a famous rapper, like famous performance person.
I think he is.
I want him to be. Yeah.
But I mean his name 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
We got to give credit where credit's due. That name is amazing. If anyone doesn't know, it's supposed to resemble like Givenchy, but in a Korean way,
like
right?
Givenchy.
Which suits him too. I don't know why. Okay, and then we have another anonymous masked rapper called
the second Mommy Son.
Yeah, called Cox Billy, and supposedly they're making it sound like someone older than Swings because Swings referred to him as Hyung, and Swings knows him. And also just based on the editing, I feel like this is a rapper that we all might be familiar with. I feel like I know who he is, but I can't put my finger on it. because he was saying that he totally changed how he looked. That's what Coxbilly was saying.
Yeah.
And he was shocked when Swings figured out who he was.
Yeah, Swings also said
based on his voice.
Yeah, he was able to recognize just on the voice. And at the end, he gives him a pass. He was impressed.
He was good.
Yeah,
his rap,
he was
I really liked his rap.
Actually, people in general were impressed. Like, you can see the people who were watching him.
They were impressed as well.
Yeah. But Swings, at the end, giving him a necklace, he said, 형 많이 늘었어요. Like, you got better.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
But he also said that 변했어. Like, he changed.
Oh, okay.
Which makes me think, like, he must have looked really different before. And right now, he's really edgy looking. Like, with his outfit. He had, like, long hair,
he had
earrings.
This cool mask on.
Really cool face
with
mask.
His, like, eyes. You can see his eyes, but I, like, couldn't.
He has no sangapur.
Yeah.
I saw that. He has no eyelid. I mean, double eyelid. He has eyelids, guys. Sorry. Not to scare you. He has no double eyelid. And he's wearing, like, really, like, that cool wide leg pant, the baggy pant, the baggy t-shirt style, which I love. So it makes me think it's someone who doesn't look like that.
But, so, we didn't look it up.
No.
So I'm sure there's a lot of media coverage over it, like,
and I don't want to know.
Is, but we refuse.
We want to be surprised because they're gonna reveal it. Yeah, they're definitely.
Because I'm just saying this because there might be people out there who already know.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Like, who found out.
So we'll see what, I'm really looking forward to him. And then me and Pink did not really want to talk about this next rapper, but
we don't even know. I think he goes by Nuck.
Nuck.
We didn't know what happened, right? Did he fail or pass?
He failed. He failed both times.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, he failed the first round with Swings. So, Swings was the first judge to judge him, and he had actually forgotten his lyrics. Like, he paused at one point, and he forgot his lyrics. And we already know Swings doesn't like to shake hands. He doesn't like to hug you. He also won't wait for you to remember your lyrics. No. So this was no exception. It was really hard to watch because we both feel for him clearly. Yeah. He's props to him for still wanting to pursue his rapping dream.
He's
but
the second person to come back from winning, right? I read that earlier. Because Double K came back, right?
Yeah.
From winning the first one.
So our thoughts on Nuck. I'm not that interested. I'm kind of glad that they passed him, and so they could shed light on more of the younger up and coming artists who have had no spotlight or exposure. Like the female rappers, which I will always be rooting for the female rappers of Show Me the Money, because ever since Unpretty Rapstar stopped airing, we haven't gotten any female rappers. No. It's been really hard.
I mean, one from High School Rapper, I guess.
Oh, she Sandy?
Won, right?
Well, she didn't.
Sandy also. No, the girl. Didn't a girl
Oh, right.
win?
This last season. Yeah. Yes. You're right. You're right. She did win. I forget her name, but she sounds like Yunmita kind of style. Yeah. That was really. I was really happy that she won that season. But Show Me the Money has not had a single female winner.
Even
so,
like go to the top.
I think in the earlier seasons there might have been.
Oh, okay.
There might have been, but in the more recent seasons, there has never been a female rapper who's made it to the live performance. So I'm really eager to have, to get a female rapper out there. So we have here the two top competitors that all the females are listing is either Swervy. Oh, sorry, they're only listing Swervy, but there's another young rapper, female rapper on our radar whose name is Yoon Hui
or something.
Yoon
like
Hui.
Yeah.
So a lot of people already know who Swervy is because she was on the show last season, but she wasn't. They didn't really air her that much, so I didn't really remember her from last season. I just know her now because she signed with Palo Alto's company called Highlight. So she's already debuted in a couple songs. So she's very well known already. Whereas Yoonhye, she's also, I think, already came out with
really?
Yeah, she's already come out with a
she
couple
was a
songs.
rookie.
She's still a rookie, but she's pretty well known, I think, in the underground rap world. But she's definitely considered an up and coming young artist. So these are the two that Show Me the Money is saying, oh, watch out for. Swervy, what did you think of Swervy's rap?
I liked her. She was good. She looked a little nervous, but
I agree.
Yeah.
She's really young. If we forgot to mention, I don't know how old she is, but I think she's younger than 17 for sure. At least she might be even younger.
Yeah, she was pretty good. I was kind of shocked that she didn't get
get a chain.
Yeah.
Same. So when I first watched it,
we were both really shocked.
We were extremely shocked. Like we gasped.
Yeah.
Because we're like, oh, Swervy, she's definitely gonna make it. And the show edited to make it seem like no brainer. Like she's gonna get a chain. And then as soon as Giddy Boy walked away from her midway, she wasn't even done rapping.
Everybody was shocked.
Even her face,
her face was like
the film crew like bumped into her because she was just like couldn't move. And then
they go and then they
go
edit
straight
it to Yoonhye, or was
it was edited straight after, but I think
it was after.
Milik was also judging alongside the same time as Giddy Boy, so she could. So Swervy could see.
Yeah, we could see Swervy watching Yoonhye rap, and then Yoonhye gets a necklace.
And I actually really liked Yoonhye's rap. I liked her rap more than Swervy's because it had, again, a different, unique voice that I never heard of.
It was like a very unique beat too.
Yeah, I loved it. The twerk, lit.
Yeah.
Like, I get lit. Like, that's what she was like saying at the end. And even though she did mess up midway through, thank God she had Milik.
She still got past.
He gave her another chance to rap again, and she did it with no mistakes. So and his reason giving her the chain was because he felt like this was a new, different voice that he could see her, potentially making great music with, and he also felt like she was very confident in her style. She was that color showed through very well. So,
I agree.
But I think I'm hoping that Swervy will make a comeback and maybe she might audition again with another judge.
I agree. I think she's gonna get another chance.
And then maybe next episode they might surprise us. I'm really hoping.
We need to see a girl versus girl.
Yeah, we have to. As much, yes, we have to. We have to. So, because me and Pink, we both love to have a good girl crush.
Yeah.
So, because we're also big Blackpink fans, if we didn't mention that already. So we're rooting for these two. Yeah. Okay. And
we're
then
always rooting for girls.
Yeah. Okay, and then we have Punchnello,
who's back.
And I'm so happy he's back because he was one of my favorite.
He was so good this time too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The past seasons, I was really happy about him. Kind of disappointed when he left the show or he got eliminated, but I remember him struggling a lot because of his mother's sickness at that time. So he also admitted that he couldn't fully be committed to the show.
He couldn't concentrate.
Which is totally understandable. So I'm happy that he's back.
Yeah, he had to leave because of that too, right?
Yeah, I think
he had to leave mid-season, I think.
Is that what happened, or did he get eliminated?
Time,
yeah.
He gave up. Pokey.
Yeah, so that's really sad. So I'm glad that he's back because he's so talented. You can just tell. I think his name kind of matches his rap style. Like every word, it's like a punch to your ears.
Yeah.
Like very clear and cut, and
that's why he's Punchnello.
Punchnello, yeah, exactly. So we're looking forward to him.
The next one is also one of my favorite. I liked him a
Oh,
lot
yeah?
too. Cause I always like singing rappers.
How did it go again? Naughty boy. Why did you love him, Pink?
I love singing rappers. First of all, I love when anyone sings and raps. Because I think it's like a different skill. Like to have a different kind of rhythm. Mm-hmm. Like you have to split your rhythm in between. Like I don't know. I can't explain it.
No, I agree.
But it feels different when you're rapping. Like PH1.
PH1,
Jay
yeah,
Park
is an example.
Is another example.
Mm-hmm.
Who else is there?
I mean, those are two great examples.
Yeah.
And
I mean, yeah, and his voice was spot on. I think. I
unique.
Think, yeah, very unique. Like R&B. And also, it kind of sounded like EDM friendly voice too.
Yeah. It's husky.
Which
is different for a 17-year-old
I'm like
boy.
also scared that his voice might change because he's also still young. Because he had a very high pitch voice. No, right? It wasn't like thick. It wasn't like.
I wouldn't consider it high pitch because it was husky.
But
it wasn't deep.
It wasn't deep voice.
It was in between.
It might be still in that like.
It could
teenage phase, so I don't know. But I still like them. His style was very different too.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I saw in the video. He was saying how when the TV show producers were asking him where he was inspired by from his outfit, he was saying he wanted to go for mischievous look.
Interesting.
Yeah. Okay, so he wanted a more mischievous look, hence the overalls and the Balenciaga sneakers and the the backpack
like
with the Gucci scarf.
Yeah.
And like he had a little yellow chick crossover bag, and he had yellow goggles, yellow sunglasses, a little teddy winter hat with like ear flaps. So he was decked out. Like he stood out from the crowd, yellow with overalls. And I agree. I really, really loved his rap singing segment.
I can see why judges loved him, like, because they were praising him a lot. Like when somebody mentioned, "Oh, 서동현," and they were like, "Oh, 잘했어, 잘했어." They were like, "Oh, 잘했어, 잘했어." Like you can clearly hear other judges like they clearly heard it out there, even though they weren't judging him, and they were like agreeing. Oh, he was really good. Because I can see he has a very trendy voice too.
Yeah.
I can see him getting like love calls from different rappers.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Featuring? Yeah.
His name is So Dong-hyun, for those who don't know. He goes by that on Show Me the Money, but he also referenced himself as Naughty Boy.
The next three people are familiar faces. Very familiar. Not very. I guess the next one is maybe familiar to us, but
no, I think a lot of people know him.
A lot of people might know. It's the next guy we're gonna talk about is Woo Jin-young from Mix 9. He was number 1 of the guys team.
And he's also from Produce 101, which I totally forgot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so he's been on a lot of...
Wow, he has a lot
and
of
he still hasn't debuted, though.
Yeah, I mean, Mix 9 fell through.
Which I was disappointed on.
Very disappointed. The guy team won.
I was a huge fan.
And YG was supposed to debut the team, but some sort of...
I think it was the company
contract conflicts and stuff like that. I think they couldn't come to an agreement, so the whole project fell through, and he lost his chance. Even though he worked his ass off and got number 1, he failed to debut. He briefly talks about how disappointing he was, but...
And about his dad.
Oh, yeah, and about...
passing away, which was really sad to see. So we were all rooting for it. We kind of thought, like, oh, because of his edit, and he's been through so much, and he's experienced with audition programs, that this would be a piece of cake for him.
It didn't show if he passed or not.
Yeah.
We
still don't know.
We still don't know,
yeah.
right? It's to be continued, right?
I mean, it was... So, okay, so we'll get to that. So he raps, right? And our reactions were, he's really good. Like, he's probably going to get a chain. But Mad Clown, being
Mad
the
clown.
savage that he is, walks right past him when he's not. So how the edit made it seem like was he paused. Woo Jin Young paused, and then Mad Clown was like,
about to leave?
Yeah, about to leave. So I wasn't sure if Woo Jin Young had
happen?
forgotten his lyrics, and then Mad Clown left, or they weren't clear.
I mean, we'll find out.
So I think they left it at
like hanging.
Cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger.
So
yeah.
I think we'll find out next episode. I don't
next
know.
one.
Yeah, I wonder.
We were kind of excited about.
Okay, we're done with Woo Jin Young.
Oh.
So I don't know, but do you want to at least make a theory of what's gonna happen?
I think he'll pass.
But then, do you think Mad Clown just walks back and
maybe Mad Clown rejects him? 모르겠어.
Okay, so I think it's one or the other. Okay, theory one, Mad Clown walks away because he doesn't have time for this, you know. But then Woo Jin Young stops him and begs him for another chance and like does some crazy amazing like rap, and then he's like, all right, okay, I'll give you the chance. Or he does walk away, he rejects him, and he makes it again, come back with the second chance. Exactly. So I think it's one or the other.
Yeah.
I do not think he's just gonna end it here.
Yeah.
He's been on too many auditions to
I think
fail
he'll
again.
Make it. Yeah.
He's definitely has more hunger than a few other artists, I bet, because we're talking about someone, at least the other rookies, they've come out with songs. He hasn't debuted yet, and he's had so many opportunities to debut, and it was taken away from him. So I don't think he'll leave without a fight. Okay, now we can move on to my favorite rapper.
Our favorite, yes.
Okay, our favorite.
We were so excited to see him. The minute he showed up, we were like, "Oh my god!"
Okay, but I have to say this: as soon as he got eliminated from the last season, I already knew he's gonna come back.
Okay.
Because when BY also got eliminated the season before, I think everyone knew like he's gonna come back and he's gonna make it far. And I think that's the same way with EK. Everyone already knew.
I said this while we were watching together, but he could be a potential winner, like a candidate.
I agree.
I think he's that skill leveled. He has so much performance experience, so he's gonna be doing well, I think. And I don't know, maybe now, like, this is his time. Like, there isn't many, all the famous ones aren't gone. I mean, there isn't many famous ones right here.
Yeah, I think he's definitely,
this might be his time.
Last season, he was not known as, there were definitely more prominent names last season, and he wasn't as well known, but because of Show Me the Money, he's definitely become more well known, you know, among fans. So I agree with you. I think he's one of the top players that everyone is looking up to right now.
He's also that not too OG style, but he has that like
okay, so I think it's kind of like it universal. I think you would use that same word. It's they have a voice that's easily you'll easily like, or it's like somewhat familiar to you, but not like crazy
it's kind
different.
Of like a 101, like kind of like a.
I wouldn't call it generic because that's almost like has a negative connotation to it. But I get what you're saying. I think he has a rapping style and voice that you won't easily get annoyed at. He still has his own like unique character to his voice, so when you hear his voice you know it's EK, but at the same time it's not as crazy like stylized,
like unique, like
it's not as stylized as Urigo Child, where you know, like some people might hate it or some people might love it because it's just so different, whereas EK has some familiarities to it where most people might love it. You know, it's easy to like.
Yeah. He did well, and he got the necklace, of course.
Yes.
No doubt.
And honestly, I kind of felt like he was holding back. When I saw the rap
he
again,
didn't show.
Yeah, he wasn't
100%.
showing his 100%.
We get it.
Yeah,
he doesn't need to.
He doesn't need to. I don't think he needs to. Because you know why? He was confident. He was confident. It was like cocky. Like he knows he's good. He just can give like a good, you know, decent rap, and that's it. Because he's good. I'm just so excited for his live performances because after we saw what he was capable of last season with his first and only, he only got to do one live performance.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And as you can see on the show, he was shocked when that happened. Kid Millie was shocked when that happened. The fan, everyone was shocked.
Everybody
I was shocked. I thought there was no way EK would lose. So I'm just so excited to see what other performances he's gonna create.
I hope he has the shine he deserves this time.
I really hope so. So we're all rooting for you, EK. EK. Okay, and then the controversial
the last one, of course.
Young B.
Oh.
Again, like I also have a hate and love relationship with Young B because I love his rapping voice. I love him. He's so good at rapping. His voice is so distinct again, but I think it's never annoying.
But again, his personality comes out. Like he talks about how, I just came here, like it's
very cocky.
I just wanna play. I was bored at home. I'm gonna be doing this as if it's like a playing game, like playing a game. Like he's gonna have fun. Just the impression, like the way he's saying it, it's very like
is it
it's beyond
Kibanapo?
cocky. Like,
is it Kibanapo to you? Does it make you feel bad?
I mean, like, why do you need to? I mean, I get why you're saying that, but like, what's the point of it?
So for me,
then it's also Yaemyo because he's good.
So okay, here's my opinion.
Yeah.
I'm actually not Kibanapo. Like my feelings are not hurt. I don't feel bad when he is talking about how cocky he is. And another quote he said was last season he performed on the show as if it was a real competition. So he said this season he's gonna approach it totally different and just have fun, which see how it goes. Yeah, like, I actually think
that's a good idea.
That's not a bad way to play this game either, because how else are you gonna really produce like really great music? That's another way to produce great music. Let me say that it's not the only way, but it's another way to produce good music and performances. Just approach it like you're having fun with no like stress of trying to win it. You know, he's just purely gonna try to make good music and performances and have fun. So can I hate him for that? I don't hate him for that. That makes me more curious what he's gonna bring to the show. Because I think someone like EK, I think he's hungry to win. Like that's all he can think about, I bet. Whereas Young B, like, he's the opposite. But they're both equivalent experience, like
they're about
skill
at the
set,
same level,
popularity, but they're approaching it very differently. And also I think the Young B's personality shown in this episode, it matches his rap style. It matches his like aura, his style.
I mean, this is how he should approach it probably. It might have better outcome.
Yeah, because he didn't win last time, and he knows that.
And maybe he took it too seriously. So, and again, his rap audition was probably one of the best this episode. Yeah.
I mean, for someone who's already been on the show,
PY was like, "Oh, 멋있어."
Yeah.
And he gave him the necklace.
For someone who's been on the Show Me the Money, for someone who's been on Coding Rapper and like he's won Coding Rapper. He didn't win Show Me the Money, but was very close to winning. We're very familiar with his rap style.
Yeah.
but to still use his same rap style, but
and
show
then
it
getting a pass.
Yes, and getting a pass.
Uh-huh.
And I really liked his rap. I kind of thought it wasn't super different to his typical style, but there was some kind of fresh beat to it. And again, like, you could see people in the background, like dancing. they like forgot their auditioning.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, you go, Young B. And he knows he's good. Sorry, guys. So we do stan Young B.
Yeah.
But if I had to pick, I want EK to win.
Of course.
And yeah, you're right. So yeah, BY does give him the chain and says, "역시 멋있어." You can't deny that.
Yeah, I mean, even us, like, even me, like, yeah, I might have not liked his comments, but yeah, he's still good. So
What can we
same
do,
with
right?
Swings.
Yep, same with Swings. So, and then now finally at the end, we get to see that the people get a redemption, a possible second chance.
We were so relieved when we saw that. I mean, it's definitely a big change for Show Me the Money, but also I think it's good that they're doing this. It's more fair, I guess. And yeah.
Okay, so we don't really get to see anyone doing this. The only one we saw like doing the second chance was no option.
Yeah.
And he
Fails
fails. But not only that, Pink, he makes the
forget.
same mistake
yeah.
that he did in front of Swings. He forgot the
In
lyrics.
the same part, like
Same part.
exact part.
So he doesn't take this chance to redeem himself, unfortunately. And so we know the show tells us that there's a second chance, but they don't go into depth who else passes. So we don't know yet. So we're probably going to be
excited.
surprised. Yeah.
Like, yeah.
And then we see the previews for next week, which look amazing.
Yeah.
Because it looks like there's going to be a
lot of drama.
A lot of drama.
There were few judges that were like rejecting, like they were doing gestures or like making facial expressions that's like they're like rejecting or they're like pressing the button, like the fire's coming out. Yeah.
They're either super repulsed or super obsessed and excited.
Yeah.
So, and I think also because there was a preview earlier in the episode, we didn't talk about it, but where a lot of the old judges, a lot of the old producers and contestants and winners, they come back. So I think maybe they might be coming back next week to do that screening.
Oh, right.
They might be part of.
Right.
They might be part of it. I don't know, or maybe it might be another episode.
It might be one of the episode, but there was a scene where all the.
So I'm really excited to see this week's episode, because usually, last week where they do the auditions is my favorite, and then my second favorite episode is when they do the fire.
Yeah, the fire.
Because then you
part.
really get to see.
That's the best part, yeah.
Yeah, because then you get to really see these rappers in their comfort zone. They're not performing in front of everyone. They're just performing in front of the judges, and they could show their
like, teammates too sometimes. Right?
Yeah. They
like,
could show. Wait, teammates?
Don't they verse in teams sometimes?
This first round they don't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, or second round. Sorry, the second round they don't. They're just showing. They just do their own rap by themselves.
It's the fire.
And and I think maybe they can't get more than one fail or something. But I don't know. They might have changed the format. I just know that we're gonna get to know the rappers a bit more in this next episode, which I'm excited about to see their color.
Also, like, I'm expecting to see more other contestants, right?
Yeah, they might show that.
I'm hoping to see more, like, those unique, stylish people.
Because we didn't get to see that many this first episode.
No.
They were a lot more focused. So I'm also excited for that. But I think...
Yeah, overall, this season...
Final notes?
Yeah.
Final notes, Pink?
Honestly, compared to... I think it's because of the format is back, but compared to season 7, episode 1, I liked season 8, episode 1.
Okay.
Better. Yeah. There's more interesting people to me. than season 7.
I think it's too soon. I don't know. I don't. Okay. If I had to compare it for just the first episode, yes, this episode was better because they're bringing back the old format. So I agree with you. But I don't know. Because EK is on the season. I'm excited. I feel like this might be a new favorite season of mine. I think overall we're just really excited and eager to recap the next coming episodes. So
we promise to do better.
Yeah,
as we go.
We're complete newbies and rookies.
Very first one. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
At least
even
maybe
for like 2-3 minutes.
Yeah. You could have been like part of our conversation, like as if you're talking with us about Show Me the Money.
I hope that's what we're going for. I hope that comes through, that we're trying to just extend the conversation we always have to a bigger audience. And hopefully they can have fun with us.
I think that perfectly summarizes and wraps up this episode. Yay. So thank you guys.
Thank you.
And even though there's no one to say okay, so we have to come up with like a fun way to say thank you.
Yeah.
So
we were
what are some cliche songs with the word thank you? Nothing? Isn't that like a MC Mong song? That we can do? Or thank to the you. We should have bloopers.
Oh yeah, we should. Do podcasts have bloopers?
Well, they do now. If you want to subscribe, leave a review, comment, give us feedback, you could connect.
Any way to communicate with us.
You can connect with us on our social media, on our Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. It's Pink Slime, ITSPINKSLIME. It's Pink Slime. Pink, do you want to tell them where to contact us for email?
Yeah, if you have any questions or comments, and if you guys want to reach out to us directly, you guys can email us at 2.pinkslime@gmail.com. That's TO.PINKSLIME@gmail.com.
All right. Peace out.
Bye.